Hi guys, welcome to this episode. Today I'm just going to do a quick review tutorial on this Nikon D3200. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Subscribers are really growing. Appreciate all the comments and all the stuff that you guys throw out there. So please keep commenting and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. You know, if you're watching this video, you're probably new to this channel. I'm talking about this Nikon D3200, which looks like a Ferrari in terms of the color. So it's been floating around in my workspace. So I thought I'd just quickly do a demo on this Nikon D3200 with a VR Nikon DX lens, 55mm. Okay, so this is a standard kit lens, standard entry-level camera, and I like this finish on this. You don't see this very often in the stores now. It is in manual mode, so you've got your manual settings over here, manual, aperture, shutter, program, guide, auto, flash off, portrait, landscape, kids, high speed, macro, and portrait plus. So I'll put it in manual mode. You've got your filming button there, your on and off there, your info there, and your exposure compensation there. So switch it on, and straight away if I go to the LCD screen, click on my LCD screen, you can see all the elements on there. If I click on live mute, it goes back to this screen here, and you can change the shutter speed by pulling it in like this with this little wheel to get a higher shutter speed. You can hover through it like this, you know, go up and down depending on what shutter speed you would like. If you hold down this button, it'll go back to live view. If you click on that, it'll go back to that. So yeah, you can control your shutter speed. I'm in manual mode via this button. So yeah. So if I go to menu, if I click on the menu, I've got my main menu here, so I can flick through all the various settings. So if I go to play menu, you've got delete pictures, playback fold, delete pictures, go back to there. You've got your playback, you've got your play options, display, rotating, slideshow, go back with this little toggle here. And you can sort of flick through your main menu, go to pictures, standard SD, you know, you can have vivid, natural, and then go back again to your main menu. So if I go back to that, I can go through all the different settings here like this, select what I want to select and use what I want to use for my camera. So I can set this up. You know, a lot of this you might need to go through and just check out what you need, what you don't need. You got GPS on this as well. You got image quality over here. So if I click on that, you've got fine, normal, basic, and you can select that. And again, if you go back to your main menu, it will give you all that information there as well. If you click on that, it will go back to your where you can change your aperture and shutter. So I'm changing the shutter in this case, so I can increase it and decrease it back and forth in order to get a higher or lower shutter. You got a digital viewfinder, so you can increase, sort of zoom that in as well. And again, if you click on the AF button, it'll give you, well, that doesn't really do anything. I'm clicking on it, doesn't it? I am in manual mode, so I'm clicking on this AF button, so that doesn't really do anything. If I click on info, info takes it off, takes my LCD off, so it takes it on. So I'm guessing when I click on info, it'll go to digital viewfinder, and then it will give me that option. So if I click on this exposure button and maybe pull that in and out, so I can change my f-stop. So by clicking on this button here, I can change my aperture. So that's me changing my aperture up and down to increase and decrease the aperture. If I click the info, that doesn't really, that just still changes my shutter speed. So I can still change it like this, or I can just do that, tell you the truth. Or I can sort of click on this exposure button here, and then toggle it, and I can change my shutter over here. So I'm changing my one of the things that I forgot to mention is if you press this I button, it will take you to this menu. So you can also change the white balance and press OK. Change the white balance, change how many shots you want to take, your AF focus, so you can have it on those, your area zonal, like how you want it to be, like in terms of the zone area, and your metering as well. And what I like about it, also gives you a little visual. So this is on the Nikon D3200, I'm saying this. So Nikon D300, if you go to manual mode and click on this button here, it will grey out, and then you can select all these different settings: image quality, image size, white balance, ISO, shutter release, focus mode, AF mode, and metering. And you can also hover through, flash on and off if you want it on or off. You know, exposure compensation. So you can change all those things by just clicking on that button as well. And if you click on it, it'll go grey, dark grey. If you click on it, it'll go light grey. So that's another feature in terms of changing all those alongside your shutter by pulling that in and out, and holding that button to change your aperture. Holding, that button there to toggle that to change your aperture, which I discussed earlier. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.